I cultivate the beauty of my inner being. I look at the inner beauty of myself and others rather than seeing only surface levels of being. I appreciate the qualities that reflect love, compassion, and support. I don't judge myself or others for physical attributes, but instead look deep within to see the soul and spirit of the person. As I connect with others on a soul level, I am developing the spiritual aspects of myself as well. By focusing at deep levels of being, my own inner beauty is enhanced. I mean, this is probably one that society has a big thing to learn about because it's so much focused on physical attributes and materialism and how much, what you look like, or how what your skin looks like, or do you have circles under your eyes? Oh, well, we're all aging. Oh my gosh, I got these lines in my face, or, my personal world isn't what I wish it was, or something like that. So I don't know. I think this is a real interesting one that we can all benefit from accepting, but maybe we already know.
I have a thought. Lensa AI, are you guys familiar with that app? Augustina, you probably are, but it's a photo app. You can get it on the App Store, and it takes portraiture, and it can render all these idealized. I mean, if you want to morph yourself with Venus or Apollo, or have some look, or look like a thunder god or something, it's very popular right now. Like not everybody, obviously we're not all doing it, but people are doing it, and it's really cool. And I don't know, but the only application of it is like yourself. It's not a tool you can use to shoot photos of. It's a portrait. It's a portraiture app, and it creates these avatars or idealized versions of yourself. So I just wonder, well, I think it does a lot of things. One, I just wonder if it's like, is that a expression? Is that an expression or cultivation of your inner beauty to present yourself basically in a way that's like it's fiction, or is it non-acceptance? Is it I don't know, striving, it feels materialist. It's just it feels paradoxical, because it's obviously it's creating a physical image, but it's an idealized image that has no real basis in reality. I don't know. It's just interesting.
Well, can you make yourself a witch or a crone or a horrific person as well, or is it all beautification as?
No, I haven't. I'm not going to download that app because I just don't want to pay $35 a year for this thing that I would use once, basically.
Yeah.
But some people will use it all the time, and create avatars, and like it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's harmless, it's fun, and anyway, it's just interesting. It's just interesting how our consciousness is also evolving with technology, and what self means, and what is enhancements, or what is, I don't know. Maybe it's a tool to really like externalize our inner self, and that's great, I guess.
When you mentioned the app, I mean, I do see on some of the Instagram and TikTok and stuff, that the app that makes you so beautiful, makes a person so beautiful and perfect. That was the one I thought you were going to talk about. And that was the one where, takes a person and they're just an old lady, or just a person who looks the way they look. And then these various apps that you can get, make them all just like beautiful and perfect and stuff. So I thought that might be where you were headed with it, because it's like that non-acceptance of what I really look like, or that kind of thing.
Yeah, this is like the evolution of that app. But the first one I ever tried was the one where it would it could either make you look like a baby face or like super old. And I did it with my cat, and it made me look really old, but my cat looked the same.
I like that.
Didn't change anything. He still looked great. So
9 lives.
not a cat app.
I'm thinking more about, when talking about beauty and attributes, I'm thinking not so much of physical ones, but attributes that are not part of our deep shining selves that we have, like that we've learned from the culture, say being defensive or self-righteous, or like men being competitive with men, or women being competitive with other women, and that it's like the culture, we've learned these from the culture. And I've noticed that when I come across that in other people, there are attributes that I don't like. I mean, I'm good at seeing the inner beauty in people, but there's some attributes that I don't like when I see, because it reminds me of myself, of my own, of those attributes in myself, and I don't like them. That's not seeing the inner beauty.
But you're also talking about attributes of your things that you're attracted to of a person who's, who cares what they look like physically, but if they're compassionate or if they're loving. So those are qualities of inner beauty, I think, that were
right. Qualities of inner beauty, or qualities or attributes that they've learned, or that they're defending against the culture at large, say, or that they've learned to be, like competitive, for instance, or possessive, or guarded, so, or self-righteous. That's a good one for me. So when I see that in somebody else, especially in another woman, being a woman myself, that triggers me, because I have that quality in myself that I've learned from the culture. So I don't like it when I see it and project it onto them. I get self-righteous about it.
I think that's an opportunity to cultivate your inner beauty right there, because like if I'm feeling jealous or inferior or judged or whatever, or somebody's power tripping and I'm triggered by that, that's an opportunity for me to cultivate my acceptance, my own self-acceptance, and to not go there. I guess that's it. Those, like if we're triggered, that's the moment where you can be, that's a good time to like cultivate your inner beauty, or take responsibility for your responses, going back to the last one we just did.
Well, when you see something in someone else that you don't like, and you're realizing it's a reflection of yourself, and I'm absolutely agreeing with both of you that is a chance to
work on it.
Responsibility. Oh gosh, I guess that's how I come across, so we learn from that. We learn from that for sure. And that helps our own inner beauty to improve, as it were.